Tonight, we're exposing an unsettling trend on the streets of Portland and Vancouver.
Definitely. Police and addiction experts say heroin is claiming the lives of more and more people. But here's the really hard part to believe. The addicts are getting a lot younger. Sally Showman takes a look at Oregon's deadliest drug in this KOIN 6 special report.
We drive past them every day. Signs asking for help.
Hope your day gets better.
Asking for smiles. Asking for money.
I want everybody to know it.
Terry Joy is asking for something different. Joy was on her way home from Costco when she spotted her stepson and his pregnant girlfriend begging for money. Money, she says, to feed their heroin addiction.
I couldn't just sit back and do nothing anymore. I've seen too many kids die. Our kids don't need to die.
More and more of our investigators, they're going to overdose deaths where the age of the person is in their 20s or below.
Are you talking about high schoolers, college students?
Junior high, high schoolers.
Junior high?
Sure.
Heroin is now the deadliest illegal drug in Oregon, accounting for 147 overdose deaths last year, a 46% increase from 10 years ago. In Washington, deaths jumped 71% in 10 years.
It was a lot of using.
Gary Cobb was 15 when he shot heroin the first time.
I crossed a line once I stuck that needle in my arm. I felt that there's something really seriously pierced my soul, and I wear these.
Cobb still wears the bands he used to tie off his arm as a reminder of how far he's come. Now he's helping others fight a demon he knows well.
I know that experience that people are facing, and I know that what that feels like, and I know that there's a solution. I know people do not have to die.
But Portland has only one medicated detox center for the uninsured. And despite drug users getting younger, that center only admits patients over the age of 18.
Every morning there's a line here at Hooper Detox Center, and every morning people are turned away.
On an average winter day, about 60 people are placed on a waiting list because there aren't enough beds. Cobb says heroin addictions can start with your medicine cabinet.
Over the last 10, 20 years, there's been an increase in overprescribing of prescription narcotics.
A recent national study shows in the last 5 years, high school student abuse of highly addictive prescription medications like OxyContin and Vicodin has increased 33%.
A fix of pills that is costing them $80 to $100. The same effect could be reached with $20 of heroin.
Haven Wheelock coordinates a syringe exchange program at the Portland nonprofit Outside In.
So this is about 1 day's worth of syringes that we exchange here.
Outside In exchanges about 2,600 needles per day. That's more than double what they saw 5 years ago. Staggering numbers like that drove the state to enact a new law aimed at preventing overdoses. Now anyone who has been trained can administer the legal drug Narcan to treat an overdose.
Our goal is to get as much of this stuff out into the community so that if you're with someone and they overdose, the health consequences for that person will be less, and they may not die.
A similar program in San Francisco cut the average number of overdose deaths from 120 per year to under 20 in a 10-year span. So far, Outside In has issued 385 doses of Narcan and received 80 reports of people who've been revived from an overdose. Within the first week of distribution, Wheelock administered a dose to a man a block away from her office.
It's a very intense thing to do because people go from being unconscious and blue and not breathing and looking dead to awake and breathing and confused.
I think that's a good idea. It's a step forward.
Terry Joy spends a lot of time thinking about what could happen if her son doesn't get help soon.
He's gonna die. His family couldn't handle it.
She says there needs to be greater awareness and more treatment options.
If there's no insurance, there basically is no bed.
She wants her stepson back.
Because he's such a good kid. He's so bright. He's beautiful. The kid is gorgeous. He's so talented. And he's still there. I can still see him. When he's in the right state of mind, it's still Stephen.
Sally Showman, KOIN 6 News.
Sally, thank you. Now, if you or someone you know may be struggling with heroin addiction, we do have some links and some local resources we've put together for you, places you can get help. Just search for Sally's story on our website, KOIN.com.